Welcome to a video series on the Kowa Spoke Cutter, brought to you by Wheels by Fleming of San Jose, California, USA. This is Kowa Spoke Cutter number 36, a very old one. I imported this from Kowa Factory, located in Sumiyoshi Ward, Osaka, Japan. I imported this right around May, June of 2010. This spoke machine currently has approximately 93,000 cycles on it, 93,000 cutting cycles, 93,000 threading operations, or cycles. From about 2011 to 2016, this machine was used to build approximately 500 wheels per year. From 2017 to 2019, about 200 wheels per year. And from 2021 until now, at this time recording, November 24, 2024, about 1 to 200 wheels per year. I build a lot of wheels, and this is the machine I use to do it. This is a two-step operation spoke machine. The back side is the cutting side, front side is the threading side. I'll demonstrate very quickly. On the back side, I can hang the spoke while placing it down a chute. This is the cutting lever, quick snap. Front side, threading side, there's a silver block, and below it is a spring-loaded flipper which also acts as a feed ramp where this spoke snaps into place. Inside is a stopper that limits insertion to 10 millimeters. And at this point I'm ready to thread. Heel of palm on the ball up here, left hand ready to deflect. When I do a consistent start to finish downward motion, no hesitation, no stopping, no reversing. And that's how it's done. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the machine. On the back side is a set of two bearings, one below the other. These are needle bearings encased in metal cylindrical shells, and they support the slider. The slider body has a carbon steel plate on the back, a pivot pin that also acts as a bearing connecting it to this lever, and on the inside of the slider is the moving die, the long die, the one that rolls the spoke up off the stationary die. Right here, this block can be removed by taking this lever off, detensioning and removing the tensioning unit. That block contains the stationary shorter die, this flipper and feed ramp, and also the stopper for spoke insertion. This right here is the micro adjuster. This red knob, that's the gauge selector. This spoke machine can be set to 14 gauge or 15 gauge. On the back side, this bronze section right here, this is the cutter assembly. It's hollowed out. Inside is a steel block with a sliding disc cutter head on it. This lever pushes it forward to cut, and when released it pops right back out. This right here, this plate is actually the bottom of the spoke cutter, and this down here is the catch can. There's a cutout in the bottom of the spoke machine that allows spoke ends to drop into this catch can, and on the back side of the catch can is a lid which can be removed to allow you to empty out the catch can. In this video series, I'm going to cover a lot of areas. I'm going to cover categories. I'm going to put this Kowa Spoke Cutter into its own category. I'm going to take a comparable spoke machine, the fillet spoke cutter, and put it in its own category, and then do a comparison of the two. I'm going to cover basic usage with an emphasis on being patient, consistent. I'm going to cover minimal maintenance and major maintenance. There are a couple items on here that require servicing on occasion. I'm going to provide tips and suggestions on using the spoke machine, one or two adaptations or modifications you might want to make, And I will probably wrap up the video series by discussing investment. This is a tool, and when you purchase this tool, that's an investment. And of course, you expect a return on your investment. So I will describe the initial investment and what you can expect in terms of return, and compare that a little to the Kowa Spoke Cutter as well. So those are some of the areas I'll be covering in this video series. So there's a quick intro for you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned, there's more to come. See you then.